Yeah, you know nothing about the comfort zone. You definitely don't. Ready?
Yeah.
Me, I'm more nervous than you, okay? So, welcome to Willinsky magazine. It's people who shape Malta, and of course we had to invite Neil, and he is here with us today. Hope you're gonna enjoy what he's got to share with us. Very good to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
What's the story? How did that happen? You did what you did.
Yeah, so back in 2018 in January, I was on holiday with my girlfriend, and after I stopped swimming from the pool, so not retired from swimming, I always said I wanted to swim around Malta, and always telling my girlfriend, I will do it, I will do it, I will do it, and then one time she's like, listen, you need to either do it or stop talking about it. So I'm like, oh, I was like offended, a little bit, and I'm like, then I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
And the plan was just to do that swim, and something happened during that swim. It opened up a lot of curiosities about how far can one push themselves, and also the foundation that we started as well, Wave of Change, really took off, and people really started to notice that we really need to take care of our planet, of the ocean, because it gives us so much and we need to respect it. So then it was obvious for me to do another one, and 3 years later I'm standing on the ladder in Linosa about to start a 125 kilometer journey.
My God, that's crazy. But what you did, I think everybody admires, and that's why I think a lot of people know about you now.
Yeah.
Do you have something like even more crazy challenges?
Yeah, there will be more crazy ones, yeah.
Like 150 or beyond that?
We'll see. I haven't decided yet, but each time I want to see how far we can push. So if I manage to do it, then I will try to do another one. If I manage that one, then I will try to do another one. We'll see where this limit is, because everyone says that it's not possible to stay awake for 50 hours. It's not possible to do so many rotations, physios, but it's possible,
What do you feel? How exhausted you were after 52 hours?
Yeah, I was exhausted, yeah. But during the swim, something else takes over your mind, and it just kind of pushes you into a different altered state.
But that moment when you finish, 52 hours passed, you did it. Of course you're happy inside, you cannot show because you're really tired, but there is 100 people waiting to have a picture with you.
Yeah.
Is that annoying or?
No, it's not annoying, because people travel, most of them from Malta, to come all the way to Gozo to greet me, and so I will give them the space and the time to meet me, of course.
Nice. I think everybody wanted the interview with you straight after.
Yeah, that I didn't do. I didn't give any interviews, but I spoke to the people, took photos with the public that came to support me.
I think even me, I sent the text, which you never respond to.
There were too many.
Totally understandable, yes. So what do you believe in general? Like, because to do things like that, you have to be sort of different. Not in the bad way, but...
For me, I'm normal. It is how I am. I have this curiosity to want to search and to try and go into these uncomfortable positions, because once you are in that uncomfortable position, then that is when you learn the most. If you remain in your comfort zone, then your growth is limited.
So yeah, you know nothing about the comfort zone. You definitely don't. What could you say about Malta? Do you still love it? Do you have passion for the country? Or?
Of course, yes, it is. I've been born here, I've lived here my whole life, and it's difficult to see all the construction happening and all the changes. We should do it a bit more respectfully towards all the people of Malta, for the people of Malta, and also all the tourists that we have. We have a lot of tourists coming, and it needs to be more sustainable. We need to educate them before they come to Malta that we need to keep it clean, because the more people, the more rubbish, the more usage of plastic, the more waste. So we need to have sustainable tourism, not only just a lot for the money. It needs to be sustainable.
Yeah, it's true, but today people tend to forget about this.
Yeah,
so you having the foundation is a beautiful step forward, right?
Yeah.
Is a lot of people involved in that project?
It's still in the infancy stage, so in the very beginning, and we are now in the first year. We got the attention of the people, and now we are trying to inspire them to make behavioral changes as well. So going around their house, seeing what they are using with plastic that they don't need to use, something maybe that is replaceable with something more sustainable, and then after this we want to try, once we have the people who are making the changes, we want to try to go to the government to change policies, because once the policy changes, then everybody has to follow.
True. Is that possible to make it happen?
We'll see. I believe it is.
Yes. But I think, yes, the right people at the right place.
Yeah.
So who else if not you?
Yeah.
Do you have something like you look up to, or maybe like a childhood memory what changed you?
I think there are many instances in everyone's childhood that kind of shapes them to who they are, but at that moment they wouldn't really know. It is just a memory and just something that happened, but certain things happen that change everything. When I was younger, when I was 2 years old, I almost drowned. And in my grandmother's pool, in my grandmother's house. So that is something that shaped me to be where I am today, you know. And also when I was selected to swim for the national team, that is something that is an instance in your life that changes everything there on after, you know.
If there would be something like you could have a message for people, maybe for young generation, would that be?
To believe in themselves, and that with hard work and determination, that no dream is too big. You know, they don't need to do what I'm doing and try and do a challenge that is 52 hours, but small challenges, small wins, you know. Start walking to work, or start going for a jog in the morning, maybe go get into something a bit more mindful, like meditation and yoga and these things. And these things help you develop yourself further.
I mean, sometimes, like you said, when you start like with the little and step by step, maybe like the hunger grows.
Yeah, it's trying to push yourself to that uncomfortable zone, and then you learn, and then you understand more, and maybe you want to take it a step further, or maybe you're happy where you are there, you know. Next week on Monday, there is Zach Bujaya, who's swimming across Meliha Bay and back. He's just 10 years old. He swims with the swimming club that I work with. It's my swimming club. And so we have been preparing him. He wanted to do this swim, so yeah, it's exciting to see the younger generation understanding why I'm doing it. You know, they say, then I want to do something too, you know, and I want to push myself, and I want to have dreams. So this is why we do it. So it's nice to see it happen.
Is it easy to be athlete in Malta?
It has become easier. I remember when I was younger and I was at school, and I used to go swimming before school and then go to maybe school a little bit late. They used to think that I'm crazy, you know. But now I think it's more accepted to want to be an athlete. It is a little bit easier. At the moment, I'm trying to find a balance between the swimming school, my swimming workshop, and being an athlete, and slowly trying to find the right people to endorse me to be able to do this full time. Because at the moment, I'm doing the swimming school, teaching swimming, and doing all this training as well. It is very difficult to prepare. I think if I can fully focus on one, then it will be easier for me to do even longer swims and to inspire a nation even more. But it will happen when the time is right for it to happen.
Going back to the nights, because of course 52 hours is not just the daylight. You enter the night, and what do you think? Are you scared or?
Yeah, so usually I'm not scared. I do most of my training during the night, so I get used to it, be comfortable in that environment. During the swim on the first night, it was really rough. I had a big swell and waves in my face the whole time, and when that happens, the energies move very fast, and so I was feeling a little bit uncomfortable in the sea, feeling like something was going to happen. But I have my team over there, and I have tools and skills that I have been practicing. So when I am in these positions, I can use these tools to really focus on the next 30 minutes, and then the next 30 minutes. And it does get difficult. The third night, because I finished at 10 p.m., so I had 2 hours of darkness, and there I was really tired. I was getting a lot of hallucinations, and so it was until the sea turned red for me, so it was a little bit uncomfortable. But again, the team was there to support me, to guide me through, to push through to arrive in Shlendi, which we managed to do.
The part of hallucination, like you start seeing different things? Or?
Yeah. I was seeing a rubble wall in front of me. I was seeing people holding up white sheets against the boat next to me, so I couldn't see it. So I had to keep stopping to find the boat. So it was pretty intense.
Scary. But you did it.
Yeah.
You did it regardless.
Yeah. Thank you for inviting me on this podcast. It's always nice to share my story, and this gives me the opportunity to inspire the next generation, this generation, to believe in themselves. So really appreciate this. Thank you.